Are you serious? Are you serious? You gotta do this. You gotta go with me to Israel, to the Holy Land, the 70th year Israel tour. Pastor Paul Begley and Hear the Watchman were teaming up for a trip of a lifetime. Historical trip, never to be done again, folks. Not like this. Oh yeah, I'll go back to Israel again, Lord willing. But October the 8th through the 18th, 2018, we're going to Israel. Sister Heidi and I, along with Jeannie Moore and Hear the Watchman, we're going to be taking you on a tour, an adventure, a trip of a lifetime to Israel. It will be powerful. October the 8th through the 18th, 2018, the 70th year of Israel as a nation. How prophetic, how historic, how amazing will this trip be? Well, let me just say quickly, the first thing you need to know is we want you to come. I actually have a little message for you here that I want to share with you. It's right in the brochure that you can get. And if you go to our website and click on the Israeli tour, there it is, a message. I would like to say, dear friends, my wife Heidi and I are so looking forward to joining you and Hear the Watchman family for Israel's historic 70th year tour. This is an all-inclusive, first-class experience. It's custom designed and limited to a small exclusive group. You'll enjoy several special evening guest presenters, including Messianic Rabbi Zev Parat. This is truly a dream trip of a lifetime, an opportunity you won't want to miss. I'll be speaking each night along with a couple other guests that we will bring in. Zev Parat will speak one night. We may have another guest or two that we're working on, but certainly the experience, the Holy Land, to actually go to the garden tomb where Christ rose from the grave and to take communion with you will be an experience like you'll never experience before. We're looking for probably around 75 to 100 people on this tour so that it's good. It's a very intimate way to worship God. Certainly this will be a trip like you've never seen before, and people are already signing up. I can tell you my first time to go into the tomb, the garden tomb, was an experience like none other. And when you go to Israel, you will experience that. Not only that, but Golgotha, of course, where Christ was crucified. And we'll even go to following the footsteps of Christ. We're going to make our way to the Sea of Galilee. We're going to go to where Jesus walked upon the water and where he calmed the raging seas. We'll take a boat ride across the Sea of Galilee. It will be an experience like you've never had before. And as we go across, you will imagine Jesus telling Peter, go back out there and cast your nets on the right side of the boat, and you will find the fish. And he did. You'll know the stories of how Jesus walked on the water and called Peter to come and to join him upon the... It's spectacular. I love the Sea of Galilee. I'm going to tell you right now. And we'll stay also in Tiberias. We'll be staying in Tiberias. We'll be staying in Jerusalem. We'll be staying in Tel Aviv. And we'll be experiencing the incredible movement of the Spirit of God. I can tell you that. We will go on top of the Mount of Olives and enjoy the spectacular view there on the Mount of Olives. An incredible view. There you can see the Mount of Olives across the way. And there you see that church there. That is the Church of All Nations. And the Garden of Gethsemane is right next to it there. Matter of fact, we'll go to the Garden of Gethsemane. We'll walk where Jesus prayed. And there's 2 olive trees there that are 2,000 years old. And right there's one of them. There's 2 of the trees in that garden are over 2,000 years old, which means they were small little trees when Jesus was praying there so many years ago. And you'll experience, while at the Mount of Olives, you'll look back and see the beautiful city view, a spectacular view of the wall around Jerusalem. You'll see the eastern gate from there. You'll see the Temple Mount, the Dome of the Rock on top of there. When you're standing on the Mount of Olives looking at there it is, the wall right in front of you there. We'll show you where the eastern gate is. And you'll see that spectacular view of the city of Jerusalem. Usually when I go to Israel every time, I go straight to the Mount of Olives and stand up there first and see the city. And I think to myself, Zechariah chapter 14, where the Bible says that the Lord will come and put his foot upon the Mount of Olives and split the Mount of Olives in half, and that there will be this mighty earthquake as he's gathering the redeemed of God. Another thing is, as you're standing on the Mount of Olives again, and looking at the city of Jerusalem, right below you, there's 144,000 Jewish graves right below you. Isn't that something that it's 144,000 graves? Just saying. Just saying. Folks, trust me when I tell you this. We're going to take you also to the Jordan River, where you can be baptized. And in a spectacular spiritual movement. And I'll baptize you. I baptized 70 people in one day in November of 2016 in the Jordan River. And you can see how beautiful it is there where you baptize. That's the Jordan River, as well as that other picture he showed you. But that one there, that's where the water's wider, cleaner, beautiful. Wow. Are you serious? The Jordan River. Remember when Naaman dipped in the water 6 times? And then the 7th time he dipped, he was healed of the leprosy? Jordan River. When Joshua and Caleb marched across the Jordan River, the water divided and they went across on dry land as they went into Canaan. Yes, the Jordan River, where Jesus went down there, where John the Baptist was preaching. And Jesus said, and he waded into the water for John to baptize him. And this will be a moment like you've never experienced before when we go to Israel. There's going to be so much to see there, so much to do there. We'll take you on top of the Temple Mount. We'll take you to the Wailing Wall. And there at the Western Wall, you'll experience no doubt, there's always something going on there at the Temple Mount and at the Wailing Wall. A powerful, historical, spiritual, think about it. It's where Solomon's temple was, where God once dwelt in the Holy of Holies. And at the Wailing Wall, it's always a spectacular event to go and to pray and to put your own prayer request right into the wall and pray, as so many have done before you. It's a pilgrimage. It's an amazing situation. And let me just tell you what happens. We'll leave on October 8th. We'll arrive on Tuesday, October 9th, 2018, and we'll spend the night in Jerusalem. The next day, we're going to go to the Temple Mount, and then, which is the site of temple, of course, of Solomon's temple. We will also see the Dome of the Rock, where the Muslim women pray. We'll go and see the Pool of Bethesda, where Jesus healed the man that was crippled for so many years. And we will go to the high priest Caiaphas' home. We'll go down in the dungeon where Jesus Christ was kept the night before his crucifixion. It is one of the most moving places in all of Israel, is to go into the dungeon where Christ was held the night before the crucifixion. It's still there. It's amazing. We'll also go see King David's tomb, and we'll go to the upper room where the Holy Ghost fell on the day of Pentecost. Folks, you talk about that. We're going to do that on your first day. What? I'm serious. The next day, you're going to learn more about the modern city of Jerusalem. We'll go to the Holocaust Museum, which there's never a dry eye when you go through the Holocaust Museum and you learn what happened to the 6 million Jews in the Holocaust under Nazi Germany. It's a tremendous, people can't hardly speak when they go through this. It's a moving, and we'll also go to the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Dead Sea Scrolls Museum. You'll see the Dead Sea. Folks, look, the price, you're saying, Pastor, what's it cost me to do this? Well, pretty reasonable, folks, $4,399, and that includes all your airfare. That's all your airfare from New York to Tel Aviv and back. Include your airfare, your hotel every night. We stay in the best of hotels in Israel. And that includes 3 beautiful meals every day. A great morning buffet breakfast, a lunch on the road as we're out there visiting sites that is very nice, and another great buffet evening meal together. And then I'll be speaking also on biblical prophecy every evening, as well as some guest speakers will sprinkle in. Also, I'll be filming television shows along the way, and you'll be a part of some of that studio audience as we go. And some of you I'll even interview to get your feeling of what the experience you're having while in Israel that we can use for television footage. This is amazing. Let me just tell you, it's $4,399. If you want to know all about it, we have a phone number for you to call. All right? Just call the number 1-800-929-4684. That's 1-800-929-4684, option 2. Push option 2. And when they answer, say, look, I want to go to Israel with Pastor Paul Begley and hear the Watchman. I want to go with Pastor Begley to Israel. Tell them that. And they will go to work on it immediately. We're using one of the best tour groups in the world. Their experience, all of the major ministries love to use these guys. They're great. And they've worked with us. The president of the company worked with us. He let Sister Heidi and I tailor make this trip for you. Now, Jeannie Moore, she's available for your questions as well. You can send her an email, and it's right there again on the price. Put that one up, Brock, for everybody. It's right there in the information there. It shows you the price, and it shows you the phone number, and also Jeannie Moore's email address. Just email her at jeanniemore777@gmail.com. That's jeanniemore777@gmail.com. Now, all this information, this entire brochure is right there at my website. If you go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com, it's all there for you, okay? And you can read all the information on the PDFs, all of it right there. Matter of fact, let's just do it. Let's just do that real fast. Just take us a moment, but let's just go there real quick here and wait till I get it, and take a peek at it. Okay. So you go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com, all right? And when you arrive there, go to the home page. When you get to the home page, then just scroll to where, there it is. Click on the Israeli tour, and it will up pops some PDFs. Just scroll right there, the second one. It says Paul Begley Prophecy Israeli Tour. Click on that link right there, and whoop, there it goes. Are you serious? And there it pops up. There's the brochure. Real easy for you to see. All the information's there. The Israel 70th year tour with Pastor Paul Begley and Hear the Watchman. There's our co-host also, Jeannie Moore, with us. Sister Heidi as well. And there again, October the 8th through the 18th, 2018, the 70th year of Israel. All right, Israel's 70-year tour. And keep scrolling. You will see, here is the, again, you'll see that as you're scrolling on the PDF, all the information's there. And as you scroll, you'll see 70th year, here's the total itinerary. Every day, where you'll go, what you'll do, and the joy you're going to have is going to be incredible. Folks, this is going to change your life. I want you to be a part of it. Don't miss it. Come with me to Israel. All you got to do right now is pick up that phone and call 1-800-929-4684. Let's say it again, 1-800-929-4684. And hit option 2. Make sure you hit option 2. That takes them right to the representative that represents the Paul Begley tour to Israel. And when they answer, say, look, I want to go with Paul Begley. I'm going with Paul Begley October the 8th through the 18th, 2018. Now, it's a $300 deposit. That secures your registration and locks you in. And you have until the whole payment's not due till July 25th of 2018. So go ahead and call, put your deposit down, get your seat locked down. All right, limited amount of seats, somewhere there between, I don't know, 50, 75, 100 at the max. Somewhere in there, folks. So get your deposit in so that you'll be ready to go with Pastor Begley and Sister Heidi and Hear the Watchman to Israel for the 70th anniversary year. Remember what the Bible said? Jesus said, this generation shall not pass away until they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with power and great glory. Wow. Are you serious? Give your life to Jesus Christ. Get ready for a trip of a lifetime. The land where Yeshua walked, where Jesus walked, in Israel. I'll see you next time.